What if the deadliest ambush predator on the planet picked the wrong fight? Tonight, in the heart of an African swamp, a Nile crocodile is about to learn the hardest lesson of its life. Stay with me because in the next few minutes, everything you thought you knew about who rules these waters is going to get completely flipped. Welcome to the wildest corner of Africa, where the rivers don't just flow, they judge. Today we're following one extraordinary bull hippopotamus named Titan. He's no ordinary giant. At nearly 2 tons of pure muscle and attitude, Titan is the undisputed guardian of this stretch of swamp. He's raised calves here, defended his pod through droughts and floods, and earned the respect and fear of every creature that shares these waters. But tonight, someone's about to test him. And that someone is a 7-foot Nile crocodile named Shadow. A cold-blooded assassin who has ruled these same waters through stealth and raw power for over 20 years. 2 apex predators. 1 river. 1 sunset. And tonight it gets personal. Now let's talk size first because honestly this isn't even close. A massive bull hippo like Titan can weigh 3 to 4 times more than an adult Nile crocodile. We're talking 4,000 pounds of living tank versus maybe 1,200 pounds of armored stealth machine. And then there's the bite force, and this is where things get really interesting. Titan's jaws deliver somewhere around 1,800 to 2,000 pounds per square inch, stronger than a lion, stronger than a grizzly bear. Those 4-inch tusks can slice through flesh and bone like they're nothing. But Shadow? His bite clocks in somewhere between 3,000 and 5,000 pounds per square inch, one of the most powerful forces in the entire animal kingdom. When that crocodile clamps down, things don't just break, they shatter. So on paper, the crocodile looks like the ultimate killer. And he is just not tonight. Because hippos carry something no crocodile can match. 2 inches of thick, armor-like skin that acts like biological Kevlar. And an attitude that says, "Go ahead, I dare you." Most crocodiles are smart enough to know better. They only ever go after the young, the old, or the sick. A healthy adult bull, they give those animals a very wide berth. But tonight Shadow is hungry. And tonight Shadow is overconfident. Titan's mission is simple, ancient, and completely unbreakable. Protect the kingdom he's ruled for 15 years. His pod, including 2 young calves hidden deep in the reeds, is counting on him. This isn't just territory. This is home. This is family. The sun is sinking low now, painting the swamp in deep gold and burning orange. The water is calm, peaceful. Too peaceful. Shadow has spotted his chance. A massive bull hippo, seemingly relaxed, half-submerged, barely moving. One quick ambush, one death roll, and dinner is served. He glides forward beneath the surface like a ghost, perfectly camouflaged, leaving not a single ripple behind. This is what crocodiles do better than almost anything alive. Titan doesn't flinch, doesn't blink, doesn't move. You can almost feel Shadow thinking it. Tonight the king falls. And then, in a single explosive heartbeat, Shadow erupts from the water. His jaws slam onto Titan's rear leg with bone-crushing force, 5,000 pounds of pressure designed to drag anything beneath the surface and drown it. The water detonates around them. For one terrifying second, it looks like the crocodile has already won. But Titan doesn't panic. He spins with a kind of explosive power that nothing that size should possess. 2 tons of pure fury whipping around like a runaway freight train. Those massive jaws swing open in a roar so wide and so loud it vibrates through the air and the water and the reeds all at once. The crocodile tries the death roll. His signature move, the one that has killed countless animals before this moment. But Titan's skin barely registers it. Those 2 inches of armor hold firm like they were built for exactly this moment. Now it's Titan's turn. He surges forward, charging along the riverbed with a speed that defies belief. He slams his entire bulk into Shadow like a living battering ram. One strike from those tusks rips across the crocodile's armored back. A second sends Shadow tumbling through a cloud of churning water and blood. Shadow is no coward. But he has never, in 20 years of ruling these waters, felt anything like this. The hunter has become the hunted. Titan explodes to the surface with a roar that sends every bird within 100 yards screaming into the sky. It isn't just anger. It's a declaration. This is my river. These are my waters. These are my calves. And you made a very serious mistake coming here tonight. Shadow thrashes wildly now, desperate, trying to break free from the crushing weight and the relentless slashing tusks. For the first time in his life, the crocodile is the one fighting just to survive. With one final, savage lunge, Titan drives his opponent out of the shallows and into the deeper channels, tail thrashing, pride completely shattered. The water slowly settles. Titan stands in the dying light, chest heaving, blood catching the last glow of the sunset on his scarred and unbreakable hide. He didn't just win a fight tonight. He reminded every living creature in earshot exactly who the true king of this swamp has always been. And here's the thing. In real life, this is almost always exactly how it ends. Adult hippos win the overwhelming majority of encounters with Nile crocodiles, and not because they have the strongest bite. It's the size, the armored skin, the endurance, and that completely relentless aggression that tips every fight in their favor. Crocodiles are intelligent animals. They learn quickly. That's why, in almost every real-world encounter, they choose easier targets. The young, the weak, the vulnerable. A fully grown bull hippo in his prime? That's not a meal. That's a mistake. Titan didn't change tonight. He simply proved what he has always been, the quiet guardian who becomes something truly unstoppable the moment his world is threatened. And that is the real power of the hippopotamus. So the next time you see one of these so-called gentle river giants yawning in the afternoon sun, just remember this moment. Because out here in the swamp, size and sheer will beat even the most powerful bite every single time. Now I want to hear from you. Who do you think is the true king of the swamp, the crocodile or the hippo? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one. If you loved this story, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications because next week we are going somewhere even wilder. Thanks for watching, and remember, never underestimate the quiet giants. I'll see you in the next one.